Alright, so it's super dark, but after a very long day, I'm hanging out with EOC, and he and I are prepping for New York ComicCon, which is big game. Now there's actually a super secret thing that I'm picking up in New York ComicCon that you guys are going to be very, very excited about. But the vlog begins hilariously the night before our flight to New York. A, because I'm upset that I missed an event, but I'll live. I'll be okay because I have the secret thing that's exciting for everyone, you guys and me. But it's funny because EOC got burned by his work for apparently the last time, and they tried to peg him for work that he's already been given off during New York Comic-Con. And we've booked plane tickets and bought passes, and he says that is a no-go. So he's actually tendering his resignation in the vlog, which is hilarious to me. And I don't mean that hilarious as in like haha. I mean that's hilarious that like any company can burn an employee that's been employed for 3 years. And he's kind of upset about it, but like I completely agree with his decision. Like if anybody respects you that little after that amount of loyalty, like it's time to put him to the test. So I'm hoping that we'll get a follow-up segment to this 2 days from now in the vlogs where we get to laugh about how his company calls him and they're like, "We're so sorry, we didn't mean it, please come back," and he gets to say no because it's ridiculous, and frankly I'm tired of him messing with him too. So this is a fun way to start our New York adventure. I told him he had to put it in writing, so this is him getting proof that he put it in writing. Yossi and I came to the movies because we're out already pretty late, and we decided that would be a fun way to start the trip, but a wild Draculina decided that she was gonna be a troll. This is a good look for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think this is very flattering. I mean, it's got an interesting shape to it, but overall, yeah, I'm into it.
Okay, I've got a nice little booty.
We don't know what we're gonna see yet. Light's pretty low. Can you guys see this? This is an empty theater with my best friend and the Draculina. Empty theater. The Draculina, by the way, loves movies. She's really happy that this is the last thing we're doing in Georgia. For the record, the trick to affording movies well is that EOC and I decided to split a large combo, which means that we can share a large popcorn. I gave him the big drink, and I convinced the movie theater to give me 3 water cups. So these are my drinks, all 3 of them, for the movie. We're here at EOC's house before we leave. The Draculina is found. That thing. There'll be a video about that. I guarantee it.
It's called an automaton.
Yeah, it's something. It makes noises. It's a thing. It's a thing that is real. You're having too much fun. So we are in full panic mode. I just actually pounded out a video on this, the deluxe Cassian Andor blaster. Thanks, Chris. Really, really cool blaster. The problem is our plane, we should have left already. EOC is packing because he didn't pack. I had to pack already because I'm here, and now I've got to like throw everything into the juke, lock it up, and roll out because we have got to get to MARTA on time. Hey guys, so this is a MARTA train. MARTA is the least reliable public transportation that I've been on ever, but it works. We're here, we are at the airport. We're still running super duper late, so we're about to blitz the security, which means that we will legally move through security, but as quickly as possible. Here goes something. Gotta make this. The one big advantage to MARTA is that it will spit you out like actually in the belly of the airport itself. So we can walk literally from where EOC and I are getting off the train up there through these, and that's Hartsfield-Jackson. So like, if you're new to Atlanta, it's super, super cool. And we're host. The plane's supposed to take off in 15 minutes, and we are on the train. Oh, this is EOC and I. And our gate. As you can see, they are currently boarding, which means we did not miss our flight. Which is big game for 2 dudes who woke up way too late.
Nope.
So we're in New York. Some unexpected flight delays, but not the end of the world. Now we're on the New York equivalent of a plane train, trying to find the New York equivalent of MARTA, trying to find the New York equivalent of our hotel. New York. Now's a good time to admit that despite our last stint in New York.
Track 2? Is that where we want to go to, I guess?
Yeah. Track 2. And there are numbers on the giant orbs in here. The bottom line is that buying subway / air train fare is complicated and expensive in this city. Way more expensive than MARTA. I'm sorry, MARTA. I didn't mean it. Could you come to New York, please? That'd be great. So, for continuity's sake, EOC and I dropped off our stuff at the hotel. New York's a big place with a lot of people in it, so I'm gonna keep my hotel to myself this time. No worries, guys, but picked up our badges. Super duper cool, excited to do that. And do want to give a quick shout out to Chris from Patreon, because he brought me this. That's gonna be a really weird shot, but it's like a leather pocket belt thing that he got at the Renaissance Fair. And at the last minute, I decided to bring it with me to New York, and I'm glad that I did, because now I don't have to carry my camera bag literally everywhere. And it adds like, I don't know, maybe a quart and a half of storage capability to my waist, which is excellent. It's also gonna be a really good dart pouch, which is what it's for, but it's gonna serve convention purposes here. But we're on our way back to Javits, and on the way there, we want to find lunch, something tasty and New Yorkie. New Yorkian?
Sure.
Yankee food. So you guys know that I'm not afraid of heights at all, but let me tell you, I'm really glad I'm not that guy up there doing that job, because that looks like loud and difficult labor. So, for reference, the Javits Center is back there, about a block and a half at this point, and we're not there because we really want food right now, so we're doing that first. Oh wow, it's just like Toy Fair but open to the public, so it's insane. It is a Blue Eyes White Dragon, that's crazy. Resident Evil, just a lot of stuff. Buckethead's actually my favorite superhero, guys. This is cool.
These are $225.
So the sheer scope of this year's ComicCon is just huge. Now I say this year because I haven't been to this before, but I just don't even fathom this. Like, I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, I've never been to New York Comic-Con, but this is like the unholy child of Dragon Con crowd and demand meets Toy Fair location in New York, and it's just frankly insane. But right now we're going to meet a friend of mine named Greg, and he has the secret thing that's very exciting for all of us. It'll actually be the first secret thing to ever escape the Hasbro labs. Very, very stoked. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. At the Marvel booth, they're offering free shaves to anybody with a full beard into any one of these Marvel characters. I'll think of it.
We at the Marvel family would love to thank Stan for a lifetime of giving us so many characters, stories, and dreams, and being able to live out our fantasies from your brain and your heart. We thank you so much. We love you. Everybody here loves you. You've been an icon to us, and I am thrilled that you were able to make it here for your final East Coast appearance at New York Comic-Con. Do you think maybe there might be a chance in the future you might come back?
Well, listening to the way you were talking, I was figuring I've got to come back.
Since New York Comic-Con is basically all about buying stuff, you might run out of money. Well, never fear. If you run out of money at New York Comic-Con, there's more than a couple of ATMs to slake your dinero lust. Oh my gosh, who's paying for all these ATMs? So, Toy Fair doesn't end until you get really far away. I get the last one? Oh man, thank you. So there's a whole Nesquik thing out here and a bunny. I guess they didn't want to pay for like inside Toy Fair, so they're promoting outside. They have like a ton of this stuff, but it's like a new Nesquik protein thing. That's like a free half a meal. That's awesome. Hilariously, this park was closed when Bobo and I were here for Toy Fair, and we were also like dying because it was one of the coldest days New York has ever seen when we were walking by it. This actually sounds really good, and it's cold too. Shake well. We're currently on our way to get the secret prototype that I can finally talk about pretty soon. It's a dart, guys. We're gonna go get a dart, a singular Nerf dart. And you should know why that excites me. All right, New York at night. Man, the beard looks scraggly. I may take those Marvel boyos up on the deal anyway, but this is Greg. Greg is a wizard musician, and he's here doing some press work as well for IGN, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Very, very exciting. And he handed me the device, so we're gonna take it home and sneaky sneak. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, I promise. So, quick lightening of the load, got rid of all the swag, and now EOC and I are on our way not only to hang out with EOC's old man and get some dinner with some vinyl figure artists who do like custom resin work and other such stuff, but also we're gonna meet up with New York's #1 Nerfer. I can't call him the #1 Nerfer because then the other New York Nerfers will get mad. One of New York's top Nerfers, Van James, who's a good friend. He's a really cool guy. And we should be seeing him at the same place. So we made our way to, what is this? What's this restaurant?
Nipori, New York.
Nipori, New York.
You found this?
Well then, we found Van. He's very Asian.
Kawaii desu.
They have like fluffy barbecue.
It's like a chashu bao, like the Japanese version.
That. It's delicious. So Van brought us to a tourist trap. Technically we brought ourselves to a tourist trap. We're in the middle of Times Square. I'm actually regretting not having my shades because I forgot, like an idiot. Oh, swaggity swooty. I forgot how bright it was in Times Square.
Sorry.
This dude over here is, where'd he go? There was a dude who was preaching out of a Bible that was made of nothing but disco balls and mirrors.
It's right there.
Yep. That's cool. And then this girl thinks that she's very pretty posing, but she's gone now. So we're gonna go swaggity swooty away.
Hopefully you don't get robbed.
Don't get robbed.
I'm from New York. I swear I didn't bring him here because we have nothing else to do.
He's got to
It's
protect
close.
his New Yorker dignity. It is like 11
I eat
o'clock.
my pizza folded in half.
There you go. Just like Casey Neistat. This is the BB-8 aisle, and I've got to escape here with my wallet intact because I really love BB-8, guys. Ben wants me to make a cliche segment about how we're in Times Square. So here's his weeb self, and here's EOC's weeb self, and we're in Times Square. Woo! There you go. Van is really adamant about how we're gonna get robbed.
We almost got a mixtape given to us.
Oh, that's just like getting robbed. This is a minion. God, I hate those things. We did it. $30 jolt, now we can make the AccuStrike video. That's all we needed from the Dave & Buster's adventure. And we get to play some games, and we get to bond, and we learned that Van is kind of like not into zombies, and like just a lot of good stuff happened. It was a good night. I don't know what it is about being in New York, guys. This is the end of vlog 1 for the New York thing, but I'm currently sitting in the lobby of the hotel that EOC and I are staying at, and luckily they had free oranges, and I made myself some hot chocolate, and so it's all gonna be okay. But I've been downstairs filming. I got the AccuStrike dart prototype, and I'm trying to get that content out to you guys as soon as possible. This isn't even a toy fair. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'm exhausted. Maybe not sleeping is part of the New York culture, and I'm adapting. Who knows? I'll see you guys tomorrow, if I wake up, if I get to sleep. I might just still be here when breakfast starts in the morning.